Say hi, Foxy friends. This is Sarah and Baby Fox, and we are going to try a new DIY for you. We're going to try to make a wood pallet sign. So far, what we have right now is 4 pieces of wood that I had cut at Home Depot, and so I had them cut them to 30 inches long, just as a random length that I felt like I wanted. And then I bought some wood finish stain in espresso. We need some wood glue, some wood screws, and a paintbrush. So first we want to sand it down a little bit to get rid of some of the rough edges. My assistant here is going to help me. We are going to use this fine sandpaper. I think that's fine. That's just what we had on hand. I didn't buy anything extra. So this is what we're going to use to sand it. So now that we've sanded everything down, you want to wipe it down so that there's no dust fragments anywhere. And I'm actually I have a drop cloth on this table, so I'll probably end up shaking that out too so that nothing has any more dust on it. Okay, now that we have them all sanded, we need to pick the good side, what we think is the good side of the plank, and put that face down because we're going to start connecting this together. So what we want to do now is put them together as close as we can. We want to line them up. And this is where those other planks are, this other wood is going to come in handy. And this is what's going to hold it together. And we're going to attach these like this. I will zoom you in. Okay, so the next part of this is you want to attach the boards to these little thin strips of wood right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some wood glue here, and we're going to glue it down first. We're going to drill screws down into it to make sure that it's really stable. Want to make sure it's all lined up. Push that down, and then let's do the same to this one. Put that down like that. And then I am going to go get a paper towel, and we'll be back. Okay, so now we are going to pick a drill bit. I got number 12 screws. And there's no rhyme or reason why I picked these. It was just the length that I needed, and it didn't have as many. There's 50 in here. We only need 6, but I couldn't buy anything less than that. So I just bought 50 number 12 screws at 1 1/4 inch. So you're going to want to measure how deep each of your boards are, and then make sure that the screw doesn't go through both of them. So hopefully 1 1/4 inch works for me. And then you need to find a drill bit that coordinates with the number 12 screw. So I need to go look that up to see what size drill bit I need in order to make the holes in here so that I can put these screws in. So according to the internet, it says that I need a 9/64 drill bit. So I have that right here, and here's my drill. Okay, so I am going to try drilling this. Wish me luck, and you want to make sure that you don't go all the way through all the boards. You want to make sure you go through the first board and part of the second board.
I want to try.
Okay, let me just try it first since I don't even know what I'm doing, bud.
Can I help?
Oh, and then you have to go back. Oh, uh-oh.
No. Can I help? Do you know how to do this?
So apparently we need to wait for the glue to dry. That's okay though.
I'll hold it down.
Okay, so he's going to hold it down for me while I drill. So it looks like it's...
Can I try?
Okay, no, this is too hard. Here, you hold that down. How about I hold it and you push the button?
Yeah.
Okay, you push the button.
I don't want to stop.
Okay.
Now?
Yeah. All right, let's go do the other side and we'll be back. We think we did it. With teamwork, right? Yeah, we think we did it. Let's see if it actually worked. So, let's release this drill bit. Oh, and we have another helper coming.
What's your name?
This is Minnie Fox, and she's gonna help us too. So let's try giving a screw. So now we're gonna take our number 12 screws and hopefully this works. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's put it in this side, and we'll go opposite corners just to make it even, no rhyme or reason. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Did it go through? Hopefully not. Let's see. It did it! Yay! Okay.
And it's all messed up.
Yeah, everything's messed up, but they make this look a lot easier on those videos of how to. All right. So let's do this one now. You know, I think I'm gonna do one at each board just in case. So after doing this, I think we are gonna do one in each board just because I think it's gonna work out better. But then we're gonna do this side next. Yeah, I think we have to drill bit all of them. Yeah.
And the video is back on. We need to finish this.
Okay, we got another one.
Time press it.
Oops.
Like that. Breathe.
So we kind of went too far with the screw, so it did crack it a little bit. We're gonna take our sandpaper and kind of sand it down a little bit so no one gets a splinter from it. Let's see if this stays together.
It does.
Looks pretty good.
And now what are we going to do next?
Next, we are going to paint this bad boy.
Do it.
So we are gonna clean this all up and we'll be back.
We'll be back to the video soon.
So the next part of this is we're gonna stain this. So I decided that I wanted to use a darker stain, so we're gonna stain this. I bought the Min Wax stain. You can use whatever stain, and mine is an Espresso 273, so you can use whatever you want as far as coloring that you want to do for your board, but I decided I was gonna just go dark and we'll see how this turns out.
So I'll get you interested. If you want to do it any color,
Just let her.
you can do any color in any time. You can do a video. Like we do a video when we want to. And cut.
Trying to go with the grain. I'll let you know how it works out if you don't. I think it'll probably be fine because we're going to be eventually wiping this off. Alright, so this can goes a long way. There was a smaller can at Home Depot that I could have bought, but I didn't want to run out, but you definitely could have bought the smaller can for this size project. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wipe off the stain because we don't want it to be this dark. So we do, are you okay?
Yeah.
We do want to wipe off the stain. Okay, so first I'll show you what it looks like. So what it looks like with the stain still on, and then I'll show you what it looks like with the stain wiped off. So you can see what this color looks like. And you want to go with the grain, and the longer you keep this stain on, the darker it's going to be, because it's going to absorb into the wood. This is pine wood that I bought. I don't like the grain of oak, so I got pine. I liked the pine look. And as you can see, the edges we didn't have as much paint or much stain, so it's kind of coming off to give me the rustic look that I'm exactly looking for. So I'm going to just really rub this clean so we don't have any stain left over. This is exactly what I want it to look like, so I'm so happy that I picked this color. Thank you. Really hard to pick a color because there's so many stain colors to choose from. I know that some people like to use gray for like a kind of a shabby chic look, but I personally don't like using that color, so for the project that I'm working on.
Beautiful.
All right.
It looks
So
like
that
our
looks
table.
really good.
It looks like our table that Mom.
It does look like our table. All right, so that took about 6 paper towels to do, and this is what it looks like afterwards. Isn't that really, really pretty? I think it just looks super pretty.
Look at this pink right here.
Oh, Minnie Fox has the stain all up her arm. Hopefully that comes out. So this is what it looks like. I have not done any of the stenciling part yet. I just wanted to get this part and I wanted to get it drying. It shouldn't be, I could probably do it now, but we're gonna let this dry and we will be back another day to finish out the rest of this project.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.